तर या सेशनमध्ये आपण 2 इन्स्टन्स क्रिएट करणार आहोत आणि एक व्हॉल्यूम क्रिएट करणार आहोत. अगोदर जो व्हॉल्यूम आहे तो फर्स्ट इन्स्टन्सला अटॅच करून त्याच्यामध्ये काहीतरी थोडासा डेटा क्रिएट करणार आहोत. त्याच्यानंतर त्या व्हॉल्यूमचा स्नॅपशॉट घेऊन तो व्हॉल्यूम त्या सर्व्हरवरून आपण डिटॅच करून किंवा त्या सर्व्हरवरचा व्हॉल्यूम आपण डिलीट करू आणि जो स्नॅपशॉट घेतलाय आपण तो स्नॅपशॉट नेक्स्ट सर्व्हरला अटॅच करून पाहायचा आपल्याला. ठीक आहे. सेम स्नॅपशॉट आपण रूट व्हॉल्यूमचा पण घेऊ शकतो, बट आज आपण हा एक डेमो करून पाहू. इन्स्टन्सेस मध्ये लॉन्च इन्स्टन्सेस, विंडोजचा घेतो मी. सो T2 मायक्रो आणि बाय डिफॉल्ट 30 GB व्हॉल्यूम असेल त्याचा रूट व्हॉल्यूम. आणि मी डायरेक्ट रिव्ह्यू अँड लॉन्च करतो विदाउट गोइंग फॉर ऑप्शन्स. ओके, जस्ट टू अवॉइड टाइम कन्झम्पशन. कारण ऑप्शन्स तर सगळे तेच राहणार आहेत प्रत्येक कॉन्फिगरेशन स्टेप्स मध्ये. आपल्याला फक्त नवीन काय पाहायचं असतं, स्नॅपशॉट्स. सो आपण जी आपली की आहे की पेअर ती सिलेक्ट केली, एक्नॉलेज केलं मी आणि लॉन्च इन्स्टन्सेस. ऍक्च्युली मला ॲट अ टाइम 2 इन्स्टन्स क्रिएट करायचे होते, बट मी एकच केलं आहे. ठीक आहे, इट्स ओके. आपण आणखी एक क्रिएट करू. सर्व्हर 1 आहे सपोज. नेक्स्ट सर्व्हर लगेच लॉन्च करून घेतो मी. सेम विंडोज सर्व्हर 2019 बेस, T2 मायक्रो, रिव्ह्यू अँड लॉन्च करतो मी हा पण. सॉरी, 2 सर्व्हर आपल्याला वेगवेगळ्या झोन मध्ये क्रिएट करायचे. मी पहिला सर्व्हर चेक करतो कुठल्या झोन मध्ये क्रिएट झाला. सर्व्हर 1 US ईस्ट 2A मध्ये झाला. हा चेक करू आपण कुठले. ठीक आहे, हे दोन्ही वेगवेगळ्या झोन मध्ये आहेत ऑलरेडी. कंटिन्यू करू आपण आणि मी एक व्हॉल्यूम क्रिएट करतो. ठीक आहे. सो आता इथे जर पाहितलं तर हे 2 सर्व्हरचे 2 व्हॉल्यूम्स आहेत. ओके, इथून टाइम चेक करू शकतो आपण, क्रिएटेड डेट अँड टाइम. सो आय विल क्लिक ऑन क्रिएट व्हॉल्यूम. GPSSD 2 घेतो मी. सपोज साइज में 10 GB घेतो आणि अवेलेबिलिटी झोन सपोज आता हे हा एक सर्व्हर आहे आपला 2C मध्ये, US ईस्ट 2C मध्ये आहे आणि एक 2A मध्ये आहे. तर मी व्हॉल्यूम सध्याचा जो आहे तो 2A मध्ये क्रिएट करतो आता. ठीक आहे, 2A मध्ये. करतो मी. Volume 1, create volume. Okay, now our volume is created. Let's check the status of instances. So let's suppose this is server 2. Download RDP file, server 1. Get password, browse our key pair, PEM format, okay, and decrypt password. So now our password is this. So server 1 password, and let's take password for server 2 as well. Okay, generate password for 2 as well. I'm downloading RDP file for server 2 and generating password, browsing PEM file, decrypt password. So password for server 2. Okay. Now, what we will do first? Actually, we have seen that how we attach volume in previous demo, right? So same way, I will attach this volume. So now it is available. Attach volume. I want to attach this to server 1. Okay. So as this volume is in US East 2A, that's why it is showing only server 1. Okay, and device name, whatever it is. In our case, this doesn't matter. Okay, so attach volume. Now I'll take access of server 1. I'll use the password. Open the server manager. Also, we can check from disk management. As of now, we can see here 10 GB disk is attached, but it is unallocated and showing offline. Okay, so we can make this online from here as well. Not initiated. Okay, let's wait for some time. Yes, now click on file and storage. Come on disk. Here it is, 10 GB separate disk. I'll create new volume. Next. Okay. I'll take all the volume size. Letter will be D. This file system I'm going to create is NTFS as it is, keeping the same default settings. Click on next and create. Now close. Now here is the second disk attached. You can check properties if you want, or if you want, you can format this as we don't have any data in this disk. So I'll just create some folders and files in this volume. Just I have created these copies, multiple copies, just to check. Now what we will do, click on volume, actions, and looks like Swati is coming online. Okay, so I'm creating a snapshot of this volume. Description. My first snapshot, or you can give any description so that this volume is easy for you to recognize next time. What data you have this in this volume, or for which server you are using this volume. You can add any description that you want. Okay. Click on create snapshot. Now I will come to the snapshot section. Here the snapshot status is showing pending. This may be in process. It is showing the progress here. And we have not encrypted this volume. That's why we are not getting any detail in here for KMS key and KMS ID. Okay. If we are encrypting this volume, it requires one key which is used for decrypt that before attaching to another server. Okay, but in this case, we are not encrypting this. We are going as simple as possible. snapshot status is showing complete, available. Okay. Now what we can do, we can also remove this volume from server 1 and we can attach this volume to server 2. But removing this volume from server 1 is as of now there is no any connection between these two. So what I will do, I will keep it as it is. The volume 1 will be remain attached to server 1, and what I will do is I will attach this volume 1 snapshot from server 1 to server 2. So I'll create volume from snapshot. Then what I have to do is select the availability zone. So as of now, the server 2 is in US East 2C zone. Okay, here US East 2C. So that's why I'm creating this volume on availability zone US East 2C. So same, you can add tag as well. Volume from snapshot 1, I will give this a name. Click on create volume. Okay. Now again, I will come to volume section. We are getting this volume from snapshot 1, and the availability zone we can see here as US East 2C. Okay, and the status is available. Now what I would do is, I will do is actions, attach volume, and I am selecting here server 2. As of now, this volume and this server 2 is from one availability zone. That's why here we are getting the same server 2. Attach volume. Now I will access the server 2. Using password of server 2. Now click on file and storage of volumes. So here the second disk is showing offline. Right click, bring online. So as of now, this disk is only connected to this server. Okay, so this is showing this option that if this disk is already connected to another server, bringing this disk on this server online may cause data loss. Okay, so we don't have any issue here. So now, as of now, you can see here is no option of new volume, because we have created a snapshot of this disk from server 1. Then we have created a volume in availability zone 2C, and then we have attached this to server 2. Okay, let's check if we can see this disk. Here it is, and all our data is available on this server as well. Okay, so this is the very simple demo that I want to show you today. In next session, we will try to convert the root volumes snapshot, and we will create another server from that root volume. Okay, so I will now remove all these resources. Now, how can we remove that? If we need the backup of this, then make sure you are keeping its snapshot of this disk. Or as of now, we are just doing a demo, so that's why I am removing this from AWS console itself. Okay. So now, how to remove this? This is volume 1 from server 1. Let's check. I am detaching volume. You can also, after detaching, you can direct delete as well. Okay, but let's wait. In use, it is showing in use. Okay, now it is available. I can also delete this volume right now, but let's check the status of server 1. What it is showing, we can't see here that attached volume, right? Now I'm deleting this volume now. Also, same for this volume from snapshot, detach volume. You can't delete the volume which is in use state. Okay, first we have to detach it. If you can see here, we are not getting this delete option, delete volume option. But for now, let's see for this. So this is now available. Now I can delete this volume. This is only to prevent your data. Okay. If by chance you don't have to delete any volume and you have connected that to any server, and AWS is not taking that much precautions, so anyone can miss important data. So now I will remove this instances as well, server 1 and server 2. Terminate instance. And delete EBS volumes as well. This option is default for root volumes. Click on terminate. Successfully terminated both the instances. Okay, there is no any running instance now. Also make sure you delete this snapshot also. There is only one snapshot as of now, and delete snapshot. And that's it in this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.